so blessed. So I have to share with you. A few weeks ago, I had lunch with one of the area community ministers. And during that lunch, she said, yeah, I took off a couple of weeks ago. And she told me the challenge she faced in having to find a guest speaker to come in that her community would accept and listen to, and find someone who was on message with what their beliefs were and their belief system. And I just want you all to know how blessed and grateful I know I am to have the support I have here. We have Reverend Ron, Reverend Maria, Pastor Omaka, and then I have two new ministers in training, Dr. Debbie and Amrit, who are coming up and learning, and it's just amazing. And then the support we have with our voices, with Jeremiah, with all of our voices. It's amazing to know that we are so blessed. I shared last week that when you know you are loved, you can step out and accomplish all that you are meant to accomplish. So when you have that base of love, and all of our ministers also lead this community, but also do their own thing out in the community. Omaka feeds hungry people every other Friday. Ron and Maria have a wonderful teaching ministry where they travel around and guest speak. And Maria does wonderful classes and retreats for other communities and for this community. And then we are just so blessed. I'm so excited that we are just so wonderfully blessed. Remembering who you are. Remembering who you are at its core. That is how we honor these heritage and history months as they come and they go. We collectively come together and honor the contributions made to the world from different people, different races, differences made in our communities, made by a people. And this month, it's Black History Month. And then in a few months, we're going to have Hispanic History Month. And then we have Native American History Month. And what I would say to you is to honor who you are. Let all of those opportunities to honor different heritages be an opportunity to honor who you are, your base of love. And this month we honor equal rights champions in the world, like Frederick Douglass and Shirley Chisholm. Congresswoman Chisholm won her campaign using the slogan, "Unbought and unbossed." Isn't that great? A woman in her age standing up and saying, I am unbought and unbossed. I am my own woman. She gave so many women, white women, brown women, Black women, Asian women, people of every skin tone, the strength and courage to know that they can step up and say, I am unbought and unbossed. Echoing the sentiment I shared with you last week of Harriet Tubman, when she faced her former slave owner years after she had gone to freedom and said, it's not right for people to own other people. It's just a basic human decency and human right. And today I want to honor one of my personal mentors and teachers. Not that I ever was her student in person, but I was a student of hers through her teachings and her writings. Maya Angelou, who wrote the iconic poem, Still I Rise. Remembering who you are, no matter your heritage or history, as you honor another, you also look inside, knowing that, as Jessica said, and the song said, God is all around us, God is everywhere. And as we honor the divine within others, we also honor the divine within us. And it's a time to get and honor your roots and honor from whom you came. I want you to come into the understanding and come into the real sense that you are a spiritual being in this physical human experience. In that true sense that you are a three-part being, physical, emotional, and spiritual, or as we like to say, mind, body, and spirit, and get all that fed and taken care of. A spiritual being manifests in this physical human experience. And from this sense of self-awareness, and from this understanding on this day, I want you to rise, like Maya Angelou encouraged us to rise, to soar with the eagles. I want you to know that it's within your power to rise to a place where you remember who you are, a place where you know without a doubt that you are a co-creator of your life with God, with the one presence and the one power, no matter what you call that. That is within you, it's all around you, and expressing through you. Today, in honor of Black History Month, honor your neighbor and to honor yourself, no matter the color of your skin. Maya published Still I Rise in 1978, and that poem continues to reach readers and audiences, cutting across racial lines and national boundaries. It's not just an empowering word for Black women and Black people, it's for all people everywhere. Maya herself, in an interview decades after she wrote it, said of her poem, a lot of people use it. Black people use it, and a lot of white people use it too. Because we all need to acknowledge where we come from, remember who we are, and rise up. Whatever the occasion, whether it's just to rise up in our spiritual innovation, our spiritual growth, or whether it's rise up against an oppressor. And Maya shows us all how to be comfortable in our own skin. She taught us not to apologize for our bold and unique laugh or our opinionated personality. Those are the things that intimidate and threaten people who want to see you fall, who want to see you fail. The fact that you are unapologetic and still get up every morning looking in the mirror with a smile on your face shows that you still rise through all those muddy moments of life. And she wrote, but still like dust I rise. Those are the words that capture the indomitable spirit and the very essence of the poem. For even through nothingness, a human will strive to achieve against all the pressures the universe can throw at us. Those challenges and pressures can get to us. We can become weary. We're only human. What is it to be weary? It's to lose that sense of wonder, your sense of pleasure, to lose your passion. Do you find it's taking too long to reach your goal that you have? Have you grown weary? Is life wearing you down? It's easy to sometimes give into that thought. I'm just going to sit over here and be in my misery and my weariness and let life just go on. But when you give into that doubt and weariness, you are giving up your strength, giving up your passion. You lose your courage. As we honor Black History Month, we see such amazing examples of strength, perseverance, and courage, like Harriet Tubman making that trek to freedom all alone, and then returning to help others time and time again. What power! What power! You have the power. You can talk yourself into defeat, or you can talk yourself into victory. Choose victory every time. You can talk yourself into weakness, or you can talk yourself into strength. Choose strength every time. The researchers say that we speak 150 to 200 words a minute. I don't know if I talk that faster. And that we think 5 to 10 times that fast. So if your inner self-talk is negative, it becomes so important to know that those negative words you say to yourself in a day versus the positive, they wear you down. They wear you down. When you talk to yourself in the right way, you can usher in peace. You can manifest success. When you talk to yourself in the right way, you will rise. When you talk to yourself in the right way, you will see the infinite possibilities every day, and you will choose those endless opportunities. You might feel tired, and you might feel weak. If you do, talk about strength. Talk about energy. Call it into yourself by speaking it out loud. Invite spirit into your life every day through your self-talk, through your spiritual practices. That's where those everyday, practical, spiritual tools come into play in their life. Because used every day, they allow you to be the best version of yourself. Those tools for me, it's that morning song we sing here on Sundays. I sing it every morning, even though I'm not singing. I sing it in the shower where nobody can hear me, but maybe my wife every once in a while. I sing that song of the Cherokee people, and then meditation. Meditation is my daily spiritual tool that makes a difference in my life. Breathe in and think, what is it for you? What is your spiritual tool that you use every day? And remember the words of the prophet Isaiah in Isaiah 40, verse 31. But those who wait on the sword shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. But you won't soar with eagles if you're negative in your talk, negative in your thinking. When you're allowing source to show up in your life, allowing source to radiate from your being, you live with expectancy. You live expecting great things to happen in your life. Manifesting great things into your life. You'll have wings like eagles. You'll run like gazelles. And you will be renewed in strength. You will rise. So when things come against you, as they sometimes will, just know that you have the power within you. You can talk yourself into weakness, or you can talk yourself into strength. And I want you to choose strength. When things come against you, as they sometimes will, don't get discouraged. Be in it. Go ahead and say, okay, I want to be in it. That's what life has for me. I'm going to be present with it. Allow the promise to be fulfilled by staying strong, though. When some things or someone comes against you, bring in a ritual, bring in a ceremony. Being in a new thought with intention. Be in it. Remember who you are. Because God has not given up on you and never will. And still you will rise. Take care of yourself. Get back into balance. Balance is our natural state of being. It's how our Creator created us to be. You're created as that three-part spiritual being. Mind, body, spirit. Take care of all three parts and maintain your balance. You know, you can pray and meditate every day. But if you're not in balance, your physical body will be ill. You can work out at the gym 5 times a week. And if you're neglecting your spiritual practices, you won't be in balance. You're not going to be at your best. Balance is key. You'll be your most effective. You'll be your most productive. You'll be your most successful when you balance mind, body, and spirit. Laugh, work, play, pray, live, love. You limit yourself when you neglect any one of those. Balance is key. Physical, check it off. Emotional, check it off. Spiritual, your life will be more rewarding, more fulfilling when you live each day connected to Source. Adjust where you need to bring in balance. Is it in your attitude? Is it in your physical body? Is it in your practical spiritual practices? Check yourself. Listen. When you meditate, listen. Listen to your body. Listen to your mind. Listen to your spirit. and adjust as needed. Balance is key. In closing, I honor Maya Angelou very distinctly because of her quiet grace and dignity, and maybe because she was 6 feet tall. She had such a soft voice and an easy, slow enunciation in conversation and in reciting verse. You wanted to listen to her. I've always been impressed by her sincere interest in us, all of us. She said to us, we are more alike than we are different. And people listened and started believing it. I say to you today, we are more alike than we are different. Found those words to be wise. From someone who experienced so many traumas in her early life, she unselfishly gave in her tidbits of wisdom about life and living in honor. So we honor Maya Angelou today with her own words. If you're always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. If you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know how amazing you can be. Remember who you are.